Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnaz.
And this box is so massive that we can't fit it on the entire screen.
It's 15 inches of pure pleasure, Steve.
Hells yeah. I think that's the wingspan. We can turn it sideways. That kind of helps a little bit. It says it glides up to 25 feet. We did a live stream where my daughter decided to hop in and try to ruin it to the best of her abilities when she was trying to go to bed. But we attempted... I didn't fully put it together, but we tried to throw this thing and glide it. It did not go 25. We'll see once we fully assemble it if it'll do any better. But what this is a Soaring Toothless. It's pretty much a foam flying Toothless. I mainly bought for my daughter so we could like mess around in the backyard and throw it at each other. I think she'd get a big bang out of it. And I figure since I bought it, might as well review it before we wreck the crap out of this thing.
I'm surprised there's no teeth marks in here from her yet.
But this is for the new How to Train Your Dragon movie, which we're planning on picking up some of the stuff. We already did 2 of the reviews. So if you guys are interested in seeing more How to Train Your Dragon figures, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good fun stuff. Share it around.
Motivate us to buy more.
Make me spend money. But anyways, for the packaging, pretty solid. Super lightweight. I like they have the kit and it shows you, kind of gives you the gist of it. And it's got the wood on the box here.
I'm not going to say anything. It's just self-explanatory, Steve.
That's how my life feels at the moment. Just one big...
Steve, let me tell you the secret. I have a daughter, and women don't get along even with their own daughters.
No, and then, I don't... Man, this is going to sound sexist. But it's just like, I don't know. It seems like little girls just scream more. Like, I had to help raise 2 little boys. I didn't hear this. But, when I was growing up, my little cousin, who was a girl, guess what she did all the time? Scream bloody murder for no reason. It's just a thing. Same with my stepsister. Scream.
That is their solution.
Screaming aloud. Oh, but anyways, without further ado, we already opened up Toothless. So when you get it, it doesn't come attached. But there's little plastic nubs there.
Peg it up.
Just peg that into there. It goes on like this, right?
Please.
Right that.
Yeah. It's reverse.
It should just snap in. There we go. We were gonna do that on the live stream, and then I realized that like I'm not getting this thing back apart.
Once it's snapped, it's done.
Remember, this thing is made out of foam. It is not meant to survive any remote amount of extra force applied to this thing, other than just gliding. Which, on a fun note, it's actually weighted on the front. Perfectly balanced, as all things should.
Listen here, Thanos. That's not how this works.
Oh, damn it. But anyways, one thing I noticed when I got out of the box during the live stream to put this together is I actually kind of dig this. In terms of detail. Because oddly enough...
It looks better than the other figure.
Because... I was going to say, I don't know fully better than the other one. Weird enough, it doesn't have the saddle.
He also doesn't have the wing back there, so I'm thinking this is like
it's
before.
it's like pre getting jacked up. But because they use foam, they got to actually be kind of lazy about it and just use the foam texturing for the scaling. And it oddly works really well.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good.
No, it's not like you get like any posability or anything. The eyes are actually painted probably way better than they have any right to be, because it's got the green, it's got the black for the pupil. It's even got the little white there for the eye shine.
I think they just used green foam and it came out great.
I would say black. It's probably black foam, and then they painted the eyes. Because I'm not seeing... I would think if it was painted, you would see some of the other colors kind of peeking through.
But it's not.
In some sections. Like, there's no way they would have got, like, perfect coverage on some kind of... I don't want to say cheap toy, but it is Didn't cost me that much to get this. He's even got the little leg detailing, so like the limbs kind of peek out just a little bit, just enough to give you like the illusion that the limbs are there. But still nice and tucked in. The wings look solid. Like, it looks like Toothless. Like, this is something, especially at the price, I could just hang this thing like on my ceiling in my office, and it'd be perfectly acceptable. It's lightweight, looks like Toothless.
It'll be perfect. You can use fishing.
Yeah, just some fishing wire,
Yeah.
like I've done with a few things here. Yeah, this thing would be solid. But anyways, we're going to cut here. We're going to go outside. We're going to throw it, see how it works, and then we'll give you our final thoughts after. Okay, and then we're in the back alley. Forgot to do this before Arnaz left. Arnaz had to bail, so it's just you and me against the world. All right, ready? Hey, you know what? That wasn't so bad. Better than I was expecting. Okay, one more try. Well, seems like it flies about as good as you expect for a $12 glider. Ugh. So I will say on a positive, threw it a few times, still no noticeable damage. All right, so overall, throwing went okay. Pretty successful, I would say. This thing was $12. What are you expecting?
Yeah, honestly, when you pay $12, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like I said, I think the biggest selling point here is that one, it's a gliding toy. It's cheap. You can still have fun with it. Kids probably won't mind. But honestly, as a collector, it still looks solid enough. And I wouldn't feel too bad hanging this, like I said, hanging this thing up and just having it like soaring above the other dragons.
Yeah, it's a good display, honestly. I like the texture of it. I like the color of it. Even though I know it's a black foam, it still looks great.
Yeah, like I said, for the price point that it's at, I'm relatively impressed with this.
Yeah.
Like I think they went a little hard on this one. It's weird. Like it's almost like I got too much bang for my buck when this thing probably cost them like 30 cents to make.
Yo, not even that.
With the little weight on the front, but super sweet. Highly recommend. But anyways, you can help us defeat those guys by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys like keep up the date with channel, donate, greatly would appreciate it. Also, guys like to pick up some how to train your dragon stuff for yourself. Link in the description for Entertainment Earth. Great way to help support the channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.